Mia lived in a world of vibrant hues, a free spirit. Her life was a canvas splashed with impulsive decisions and bursts of artistic inspiration.
She danced to the rhythm of her heart, painting her emotions onto canvases scattered across her tiny, chaotic apartment.
Arjun, on the other hand, thrived on logic and order. A software engineer, his days were spent writing code, building structured solutions for complex problems.
He found comfort in the predictability of algorithms, his life a carefully crafted program with little room for error. He preferred the quiet hum of his computer to the cacophony of the city.
She found solace in the bustling energy of street performers and crowded cafes. They were two souls on opposite ends of the spectrum, their paths destined to never cross, or so they thought. It was a sunny Saturday, the park teeming with life. Mia, lost in her latest creation, was adding the final flourish to her painting when disaster struck.
A gust of wind whipped through the park, tearing the canvas from her easel and sending it sailing through the air.
Arjun, engrossed in a technical article on his tablet, was oblivious to the impending chaos. The canvas, in a flurry of color, collided with him, momentarily engulfing him in a world of abstract art.
"Oh my God, I'm so sorry!" she exclaimed, rushing towards him, her cheeks flushed with embarrassment.
Arjun, momentarily stunned, extricated himself from the canvas. His normally composed demeanor faltered as he found himself staring into the apologetic eyes of the most beautiful woman he had ever seen.
"It's all right, no harm done," Arjun stammered, handing her the canvas.
He couldn't help but notice the way her eyes lit up as she spoke about her art, her passion, contagious. He found himself agreeing to meet her for coffee, a decision that would have been uncharacteristic just days ago.
Their initial awkwardness melted away as they discovered a shared love for old movies and late-night conversations.
He found himself drawn to her zest for life, her ability to find joy in the simplest of things. She was intrigued by his quiet intellect, the way his mind worked through problems with a calm precision.
Their meetings became a regular occurrence. She dragged him to art galleries and poetry slams, introducing him to a world outside his structured routines.
He in turn shared his love for astronomy, spending hours with her on his rooftop, gazing at the stars. Arjun found himself taking risks he never thought possible.
He signed up for a salsa class with Mia, his initially clumsy steps gradually finding their rhythm under her encouraging gaze.
He even attempted to paint, surprised by the emotions that poured onto the canvas, a stark contrast to the lines of code that dominated his days.
Mia, inspired by Arjun's methodical approach, began to bring a sense of structure to her chaotic life.
She started setting deadlines for her art projects, her productivity soaring as a result.
While she still embraced spontaneity, she learned to appreciate the balance that Arjun brought to her life.
Their differences, once a source of apprehension, became the threads that wove them closer.
He was the calm to her storm, the logic to her chaos.
She was the color to his monochrome world, the melody to his silence.
One rainy afternoon, while taking shelter in a cozy bookstore, Arjun stumbled upon a quote.
"The best love is the kind that awakens the soul and makes us reach for more, that plants a fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds."
It struck him that this perfectly described what Mia had brought into his life.
He knew then that he was in love with her, not in spite of their differences, but because of them.
He loved her free spirit, her infectious laugh, and the way she made him see the world through a kaleidoscope of colors.
That evening, under the soft glow of fairy lights strung across his balcony, Arjun confessed his feelings. "Mia, you've painted my world with hues I never knew existed. You've shown me that logic and love aren't mutually exclusive. I love you."
Tears welled up in Mia's eyes, tears of joy and overwhelming love.
"Arjun," she whispered, her voice thick with emotion, "you've shown me that even amidst the chaos, there can be a quiet, unwavering love. I love you too."
Their love story wasn't a fairy tale. It was real, raw, and beautifully imperfect.
They had their disagreements, their moments of frustration, but through it all, their love only deepened.
They learned to navigate their differences, their lives becoming a harmonious blend of art and logic, spontaneity and structure.
He was her rock, her anchor in the storm.
She was his muse, his inspiration, the reason behind the newfound vibrancy in his code.
They were two souls, once lost in their own worlds, now forever intertwined, their love story a testament to the beautiful chaos that ensues when art meets code.